everyone, Josh here with Exodus, bringing you guys something very interesting. Now, this could be something, just an outright scam, or this could be a new, enjoyable spin-off Pokemon game that's coming out of China. Same, kind of in the same vein as Pocket Incoming, or of course, their new name now, Elemental Quest. Now, the reason why that we play Elemental Quest here on the channel recently is because we recently discovered that it was officially sponsored by LD Player, which to me is a bit interesting. Now, LD Player is also out of China, but LD Player is a legit company. It's been around for several years. It's one of the top emulators that people use globally to play their favorite mobile games at, the comfort of their own home in their PC, or on their PC rather. So it was very interesting that LD Player decided to sign off on that and actually, sponsor that game officially after 3 years of it being kind of floating around. The game has been around for 3 years. We play it. We like it. We've already seen it before. It was great when we discovered it a couple years back when it was Pocket Incoming, and it's still really great now. And they keep updating it and keep making changes and doing patch notes. It works and functions like a legit game, even though it's not officially licensed by any of the Pokemon partners or affiliations, such as the Pokemon Company, Game Freak, DNA, Niantic, Nintendo themselves, etc. So we know what we're going to get going into that game, and that's why we like to play it now and enjoy it, because we're looking for a really good Pokemon game on mobile. And so far, that's like the best one out there, even though it's not officially licensed. And there is another Pokemon game coming later this year that I'm actually really excited for, and it is officially licensed, and that is the Pokemon TCG Pocket. But we're going to make another video separate for that. I know we're doing a lot of Pokemon lately, but I don't know. I'm just in this Pokemon mood lately. What can I say? But this game, our boy Gurky came across this on Facebook. Now, Facebook, you'll notice there's a lot of games on Facebook that you'll have ads for that are just spin-offs or stolen assets or uncopyrighted material, or they're just using stuff that they're not supposed to or they don't have license for, right? And a lot of times they're scams and not real games. This link came across our boy Gurky yesterday, and he brought it to my attention because it's how big of a Pokemon fan I am. And I looked into it, and it is a bit interesting. It's got a few red flags we're going to go over today. I will have the link for this in the description below as well if you guys want to check it out. They have an official Discord and Facebook page, which you can check out as well. I've already looked through all their Facebook posts to kind of get a good idea of kind of what they're doing with this game, when it's going to release, and all that other stuff. I also been inside their Discord talking to some other people there, and a lot of people's confused just like I am. Is this a real game? Like, that's the first question that comes to our mind. Is this a real game? We don't see any video footage or really anything that's indicating that this is a real game, except for some still shots, some screenshots of some things that could be within the game. But nothing concrete to really show us that this game is actually playable and ready to go in a few days' time, because the launch for this game was supposed to be in a couple days, but they've delayed it recently to July 11th. So this game will be playable in a little over a week from now, according to them. Now, this game is also coming out of China, again, it is going to be a spin-off. This is not officially licensed. Now, let's get into some of the red flags with the website itself. Now, it says that there is a pre-registration. Now, they've been doing posts on Facebook every time they hit a new milestone, like, oh, we just hit like 100,000, 300,000 pre-registrations. Now they're up to 431,000. Now, this is easily able to be manipulated at any time. Just the basic level of web designer could come in here and change that number easily, okay? So 431,000 is what they're saying right now. Let's say that that's not even true and it's only half true. It's technically 200,000. Let's say they're really lying and it's only like 50,000. That's still quite a bit of people that's ready to play a game that no one in the world's ever heard of. And it's Pokemon. And I'll tell you right now, the website is very well put together. It looks well done. The logo looks pretty decent. I like the style of the logo, and I really love this splash screen that they have here in the background. Follow your heart, leisure, adventure, any moment. And all these designs look really, really good. It's very inviting. It looks very professionally done. So they're off to a good start there. However, when we start to scroll down, that's when things start to get a little fishy. So I'm sure you guys have seen big game studios do similar things like this, like, hey, pre-register for our game and get some tickets and spin a wheel or whatever and earn some real world rewards, like Nintendo Switch or a new PS5 or an iOS or Android or blah, 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 right? The thing is, though, they want you to register with your phone number. I would recommend against that. And if you are going to do it, try to use a fake number or one of those app numbers, okay? If you really want to try your luck at this. But so far, from what I can tell, even when you pre-register, nothing even happens. You don't get no text. You don't get no confirmations. You don't get no codes. You don't get nothing, right? You don't even get to spin the wheel because the wheel doesn't work, and the Google Play link obviously doesn't work either because it's not on there. And why would it be on there? Because it would just get taken off because it's not officially licensed. So all that's a little bit weird. Maybe they just made mistakes, or they're just trying to get people to come in. But why do you need people's phone numbers to pre-register? Why not emails? Right? Doesn't make any sense. But anyways, so that was my first big red flag. Now again, this could still be a legit game, and we will do a follow-up video when July 11th hits and this game is supposedly released. If it is in fact released, we will do a follow-up video and discuss if it actually happened or if it didn't or whatever. And if it did, we're going to play the game and check it out, see what it's about. So anyways, so we have Discord, Facebook. Like I said, you can go to that. I will have the link for that in the description below. So check that out. But this was my big major red flag so far. And then this is the wheel to spin for your rewards or whatever. It's got event rules and everything like that, disclaimers. You can read through those if you guys would like. Again, the backsplashes and the artwork for the website are actually pretty top tier and looks pretty well done, but it's just like this whole reward and pre-registration system was a bit fishy. But let's keep going down. Now we get to actually what the pre-registration rewards are for. Like, what are we actually going to get? And right now they go up to 500K. So we can see it right here. We're going to be getting some diamonds. There's going to be a mud kit, 4-star Evo box. If we hit 500K, we're not quite there yet. We have a few days though, according to them, because it's not out until July 11th. But this is the rewards that we're already going to get. So 10K, pre-registration, start up with a free 10K draw, which is just a multi. I don't know why they keep using 10K. It's 10 times draw. It's a multi. Don't miss it. Okay, now at 50K, we have diamonds 88, XP candy 50K, and then gold 50K. Then at 100K pre-registrations, we have diamonds 188, 5-star Pokemon shards times 10, adventure watch, 5-star Pokemon shard times 1. I'm sorry, 5-star Pokemon shard times 1, and then the other one was 5-star Pokemon no, I said that right. That's weird. Why do the shards look different then? I'm seeing 5-star Pokemon shard times 10 looking like a puzzle piece, and it says 5-star Pokemon shard times 1 look like some wings. There might have been a misprint there. That might have been a typo, because those look like two completely different items. So I think that 5-star Pokemon shard times 1 was supposed to be something different. Anyways, let's keep going. And then at 300K, which we've already hit as well, is diamonds 288, core of adventurer times 1, adventurer cube times 1, and 5-star Pokemon shards times 20. So that is the pre-registration rewards so far. And, you know, like I said, we're not quite at 500K yet. According to the site, we're at 431,000. Now, this is where I'm actually seeing like small little tidbits of actually what the game supposedly looks like. You can see that we have some kind of gotcha system over here that kind of rotates with the shards or whatever. It looks kind of cool if it actually is a game, that is. We have an adventure, which looks like the story mode where you go from node to node like you're playing old school Mario. You know, a lot of games utilize that still with their world maps nowadays, and it's nice. We have a battle over here, it looks like. We got Pokemon, it looks like they're 3D from what I can tell. Maybe they're 2D, 2.5D maybe. And it looks like that's a Gyarados shooting a Hyper Beam. And then we have a collection here. We see all the different Pokemon, the artworks for them, the stars for them, the little icons for their cards, stuff like that. So from what I can see, the little tidbits, it looks okay. And let's go and go to a new image. So we have a gear system, and it looks like you have stars for that as well. You can start up your gears. So that's like becoming more and more looking like a perhaps idle game. Because of all this gearing for your Pokemon, that would seem like more of like what an idle game would do. And funny enough, if you go to the Facebook page and you look at one of their first posts, they are labeling this game as an idle RPG adventure. So this might be an idle Pokemon game. It might still look good though. I'm not going to hate on it because it's just idle yet until I see it, if it is real. So we'll have to stay tuned. We can see here some more in-game screenshots of a Pokemon going from level 20 to 80 to 100. However, that is not a real Pokemon, so it is a little bit interesting. Like the level 20 to 80 to 100, that is not what Pokemon are doing, because that Pokemon at level 20, from what I can tell, does not exist. So it's a little weird. It's like they're trying to make like a Groudon or something. So I'm a little confused, right? Like that's supposed to be some kind of Groudon there at level 80, and then a baby Groudon at level 20. Like, I'm not sure what that is. So, like, this doesn't really exist in the Pokemon verse as far as I know of. So, it is a little weird that that is the image that they use in game there as well. And that also doesn't really show us anything. It's not even showing really an in-game image at all anyway. It's just showing some kind of like an advancement system. So I'm already confused with that. Now we see another shot here of somebody seemingly catching a Pokemon in-game with a list of Pokemon there on the right side, which is 5. Usually you're able to carry 6. Maybe they're catching their 6 Pokemon right now. I'm not sure. But again, these images are very high quality, but are they legit? Is it a real game? I don't know. That is the mystery right now. So, it's kind of why you saw scam in the title. Is this game a scam? Is this just a fake website put together to fish for phone numbers? I don't know. But I would not recommend giving your phone number out or anything like that. You can use a fake one or whatever. They have more disclaimers and stuff like that down here. If you go to their Facebook, they talk a little bit more about the individual Pokemon that are available in the game. They talk about some of the things that you can do in the game, like different modes and events. I was reading through it. It looks like there was a few different types of content that sounded interesting. But again, that's if this is a real game. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up on this because I know we've been doing a lot of Pokemon content here on the media channel. And we also have some more Pokemon content on the way. And this kind of caught our attention and it seemed very interesting. Regardless if it is a scam or if it's real, I just thought you guys would be aware because, hey, you never know. Right now, I'm leaning towards this game being a scam and the game not actually being real. But on July 11th, hopefully, if they don't keep pushing it back, and if they do, then I'll definitely know there's something up. But if they don't, and July 11th comes, and this indeed drops a game that I can physically play, then of course we're going to have an update. So stay tuned. Definitely follow that by hitting that subscribe button. Join us in the Discord and description below. As always, take notifications. Stay up to date and keep up. Go check us out on X as well at X's Media. And I'll catch you guys and gals on the next one. Also, before we get out of here, let me know what you think about all this in the description below. What is your guys and gals take on this? What is your investigative work, going to do? You're going to do some research. You're going to dig into this. You're going to figure out what's going on. You're going to solve the mystery of Chronicles? Or you're just going to come back here on July 11th and see either a wet fart or an amazing new mobile game out of China. Who knows? But stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.